Hello, this is Gaming with Magus. I am Magus, and welcome back to another Overwatch 2. Now, I know I've been doing a lot of this lately, but they've also released a lot of content lately. So, hopefully they're not front loading this season and then it's going to be boring on the second half. I personally think probably the back half will probably get a venture playtest, maybe something this weekend. Who knows? I mean, they gotta save something, right? Plus, what's going on with Okinawa? Is that coming back anytime soon? Like, we were playtesting it. Do they need, like, seasons to fix it? Who knows? Now, what we have for this evening, it's not your normal Overwatch. We've already playtested what the patches did to try to fix tanks and whatnot. My personal feeling is, I think they didn't buff certain tanks. They nerfed Wutif2 hard, personally, or they didn't fix them right. And some feel strong, some feel weak. Are they the ones that are usually strong? No, of course not. It's not your Hog, Orisa, Malga, though they're still fairly decent. Ryan's jumped up a bunch. I honestly find it kind of hard because Ryan's so strong, and I don't mind it, but there isn't really a good counter unless you run down his shield, and with them buffing his shield so much, I get the feeling they really need to buff the amount of damage that's going into Ramatra so he can get through those shields, because realistically, he's the only counterweight to Ryan from running the field. You can try to do certain other things, but like you're not getting through the armor with Diva. You try to do Winston, but you're gonna have to constantly jump in, jump out, and it's gonna be really hard on your own to do much of a dent. And you don't want to get that close anyway with Winston because of how strong his hammer swings are. So we'll see how this changes things as there's pickable passives. We'll go over the patch notes to see what they look like. But there's it's only for what was yesterday and today in the quick play hack, so there's not much else going on in that regard. Everything's looking good. 82 followers Rumble. We're up to 14 on Kick. Let's go. Get more people out there looking and following. I greatly appreciate if you do that. And of course, over on Twitch, if we can get more people coming over to party, that would be awesome. So let me go ahead and launch into Overwatch real quick before we move forward. And we'll go to Live PC so you can see what I'm seeing. Pickable Passives. So just today and yesterday, there are 3 different roles. Tank, passive, support. Tanks, let's see. Pickable Passives, you can select one of the 3 roles to get extra benefit. You can change your passive at any time at the start of the game, in the spawn room, or while in the respawn phase after being eliminated. Makes sense. Standard role passes also remain in effect, so they stack. So example, Tank's passive, Unyielding, right? Debuffed duration reduced by 40%. They are receiving a debuff of like 40 or 50%, I believe. So basically debuffs will do absolutely nothing to them. So nade, like those type of things, bleed. They will do next to nothing. Armored, 100 health goes into armor. So that makes you tankier, makes it harder for you to kill. Then there's Last Stand, which is 50% cooldown reduction when below 50 HP. So depending on where you're at, you know, that might be really cool if like you're playing Junker Queen, because you don't have a lot of health, and if you go down and you're constantly building yourself back up with health with bleed, that would give you crazy cooldowns, so you can like constantly be axing and shouting and doing stuff, which is kind of crazy. Though in practice, I don't know how well that worked. Pickable damage, you got Slayer, see critical health enemies through walls. I think that was a Sombra one or something, maybe. Used to be. Then you got Trigger Happy, increase ammo capacity 20%. That might help people like, let's see, who would that help out? I don't know. That can help a couple of different people, maybe even Pharah to a degree. Frenzy, elimination granted brief 30% speed boost. That might be worth it, right? Pickable passive for supports. Resourceful, reduce cooldowns by 20%. That's going to be crazy. Swift save, Increase 50% healing for targets below 35. That'll be crazy nuts. You can throw a nade and it'll, like, do crazy amount of extra health. Close call. Gain 20% speed boost when below 50 HP. I don't know if you want to be below 50% HP, but it might save you if you're like, I don't know. If you don't get taken out right away, someone like a Zen having some type of speed boost, that might be helpful in that regard. Because he doesn't have any get out of jail cards. And that's pretty much it. That's what that is. So we're going to look into how they're implementing it, what this looks like. Can you see anything when you play? So let's go. Here it is. It's happening. We're going to hit all. Because this is the way I play. I play it all. Also, if you play Overwatch and want to get in with it on with me and maybe team up or whatever, maybe reach out to me on my socials and we can try to link up and whatnot in that regard. Because I generally don't play these on stream. Who we got? Let's do Rhine. No. Sigma. Passive. Let's do the armor. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Why seek answers when we do know the question?
This will be interesting. We'll see how this goes. Lives deaths with no hands. Oh, okay.
I bear my burdens as best I can.
So they're playing. Ah! Oops. Alright, fine. You want to be like that? Alright. Doing alright. Probably went in too deep on that one, but, you know. Oh, they got me. Alright. Steve. Farmer Boy did, or Farmer Weeb did a great job. And, give it to Larry, too. I don't know. Larry did good healing, but... Hey, it's your dad. Okay, so the extra armor, definitely tanky. I wonder what they were choosing for the Queen. And you couldn't see what they chose, so that also makes it interesting, because you kind of gotta guess. Okay, so what are we gonna get this time? Okay. What we got? Armor, cooldowns, debuffs. Armor. We'll go with Ryan. We got people with long distance and flight, and they got people that can disappear, and I got Anna from range. So
I'm eager to see what problems we encounter on this mission.
she's eager.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I went too far. Okay. I mean, definitely made Reinhardt tankier. I don't know if I would really use the other ones as much. I don't care about that one so much. With him, armor's cool. Other ones, you might want something else.
I'll protect your friends.
Hey there. Hello. Focusing fire.
Wonder if to swap. I might.
3, 2, 1.
That was just disgusting. And that's no buff to my strength. The only thing they buffed was my... Oh, they got me going. On to the point. Oh, they got me. GG team. GG. Let's go! Woo!
Play of the game.
Oh, did I get a play? What'd that look like? Oh yeah, that was kind of just nasty. Yeah. You get too close to Ryan, you die. Which is kind of sad for Genji, because it's like, oh, what do you do, right? I think they need to fix Genji. He needs to be able to do good... Like, what they do to Winston, they need to do to Genji, I think. So far, it's like armor, armor, armor. I don't care so much about the other stuff. I could have done the other stuff, but this made me so much more tanky. Defend. I'll go with armor. He has no armor. He does now.
A gun in each hand and a smile on my face. Ah, remember me, Captain? From the Black Sand fires near Tahiti?
Yeah. You still have our chain guns, I see.
Yep. Getting some good mileage out of them.
I wish violence never solved anything. It would make peace so much easier.
The best laid plans have backup plans.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So we're not doing that? Okay. Then what we'll do is duty. GG, team. GG. I'm gonna say that Lillicac did a pretty dang good job. I'm gonna give it also to my darn it moves. So kind of interesting. I haven't played anything but tank. If I have to, I might have to change my role here in a second. I'll give it one more chance. If I don't get to play someone else, will take me out of flex. Okay.
Select your
should do Sig. I mean, we got Lucio, so extra armor and speed boost. Yeah, let's go. Now, whether this works or not will depend. Because now I have armor, I have shield, and I have health. So that's cool. That's not something he usually has. Personally, I think they need to get rid of that shield blue nonsense and just give him armor. I mean, he wears freaking armor for those. Oh, freaking reap. Ah. Of course you will. Alright, fine. You want to be like that? Ah! Well, I did as much as I can. I mean, I killed 13 people, you know. I'm going to give it to Cowboy, you know, stuff. And I already endorsed that guy. So, I guess Sir Kirillot. I mean, my DPS wasn't doing much. So no wonder I couldn't get anything done. Oh well. You do with what you can. So far, what do I think? I think it's interesting. Though, to be honest with you, I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's the best they can do without going too nitty gritty, because if you have to do per character, it would be difficult with 40 characters. So from a sustainability thing, I can understand it being somewhat difficult. But my thing is, you had all these skills for these people that you did, and they got wasted. But what are you going to do? Reduce cooldowns. Increases heal below. Speed boost. We'll do that one. And we're going to do Anna. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how this goes, but realistically, I'm like, they're okay. I don't think it's going to fix the game. What's going to fix the game is one of a couple things. At bare minimum, they need to quit screwing around, and they need to... This season, we've worked this character. This season, we worked this character. Especially, they need to start with the tanks. They haven't touched Ryan. They haven't touched Sig. Sig's sort of okay. The Red Hog thing is just not fun to play against. I don't know. I have ideas, but... Oh, okay. Got the widow! Woohoo! Oh, I got too close and I got burned! Ouch! If I could do it with Widow and Zen for them, that might help out. Ugh. Okay. No, you don't. Oh, he got me. Okay. Ah! No one's gonna deal with it. She called me coming. She's like, wait a minute. Looking through walls, are we? Yeah, I thought so. I can't do anything. That wasn't very good. So I think... Let's see. Let's go back in, but let's take it off a tank with those two. The pickable passive just seemed like, hey, do you feel that your character isn't good enough? Here's a way to boost your character. Instead of tailoring the characters. I don't know. Defend. Go Mercy, maybe?
Don't fib. I'll be right. I decide who receives my aid.
Still boosting you. Forget regulation.
After this mission, I'm throwing a party.
What the heck is these people doing? Okay. More. I need more. Hey, I tried to hold them off, man. By myself. Not the smartest thing, but hey. Ah. What's up with the DPS and whatnot doing all this damage? Let's see here. Ah! Oh my gosh. I have ult. And I'm not gonna get back there in time. Oh my god.
Positioning underway.
Well, you know, I'm gonna give it to that and claw lock. I don't know how I feel about the support passive. It feels very generic and not helpful. And I think the armor one. Roll one. Reduce cooldowns. Increase health. Go with that one.
Another day, another battlefield.
Okay.
I'm in charge. Don't forget that. I smell blood in the air.
We're playing by my rules.
Kiriko, I think, got me. Right? No. Ah, Z fodder with his icicles. Maintenance. Dude, you gotta get in there. You're gonna let him get... Freaking Tracer and her pulse bomb. Really? Don't think Moira does enough damage. Well, I think that's an inherent balance problem with Moira. She can't seem to do enough with all the increased health and whatnot. Now, I don't know if that's somewhat the passive that's causing that problem. It might be. It might be. Well, yeah. It might be. I wonder if you really need to be doing Anna to counteract some of that nonsense. So far, I'm not impressed with the passive for the healers. And to be honest with you, you know. So... Reduce cooldowns? Yeah, we'll go with that. My vampire hunter.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
The eye will not fail.
So, one of the things that I agree with some of the streamers is Inspire, dealing damage to enemies heals nearby allies, but actually, technically, I think it just doing this type of stuff, I think in that thing and other things tend to help with inspiring healing, and realistically, they need to visually show that because it's invisible.
Free to engage.
Oh, they got me.